got the beats and the snaps, okay. And what's the second song? What's the song you're going to sing as well?
It's a song that everyone should know. It's by Mary called This Love, but it's an acoustic version.
Okay, okay. So guys, when you're singing that song, do you want them to get up and sing with you?
Know it, yeah.
Okay, if you know it, and you can sing,
get up and sing.
We encourage you to sing along. If you're the kind of person that has different talents, you see, don't join in the song. Yeah? Okay, I bet you off the stage quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand over to Shereen.
Yeah.
Good evening everyone. As he said, my name is Shereen and I'm just going to get straight into it because it's pretty self-explanatory. The poem is called Soul Tired and it just comes from a personal experience of mine, so I hope it ministers to you. The word told me not to conform to the standards of this world, but in my eyes, the world was not you. I didn't trust you at first and I really didn't think that you'd be true, but as time passed by, my world grew still. I let down the gates of my heart where Jesus once dwelt and gradually let you in. Did my best to keep my guard up like I was in the ring with hay, but after one round, KO. Open, there I lay. Regurgitated my secrets like spilt milk, hand in my hair, head staring at you on a tilt. Holding on to the hope that one day it might work. Not realizing that if it's not God's will, then it won't work. My life started to center around you, around someone who I still didn't know would be true. This man that opened me up to be the me I always wanted to be, but could never find. Things seemed to change so naturally, but still in the back of my mind. Distance kept us away, but time did not. We would hear each other's voices at every chance that we got. Little words that made sentences better left unsaid were spoken late at night when we should have been in bed. Never provoking the conversation, but still entertaining it. My simple act of being there guiltily sustained it. Temptation grew high and I didn't even realize that even though no sexual act had taken place, I was already soul tired. You see, you knew parts of me that apart from God, no one else could see. Parts of me that as a friend should not have been revealed. You see, we didn't respect the limits of the friendship, the boundaries. So after hours, we'd sit and talk till morning hours, sometimes 2 or 3. This strong sense of conviction told me that something wasn't right. But like Eve in the Garden of Eden, I went forward and I took that bite. And just like Adam and Eve, when they realized that they had sinned, I realized that I too was transparent, naked. I had followed the desires of my flesh and was left uncovered. I was left a victim to this world, and because of ignorance, I had suffered. You see, my sin has separated me from the very presence of God, the very thing that should have kept me from the very path that I had now trod. The thing I should and used to long for the most had been crushed and pushed aside like a wanted post. See, I had searched for a love in man that I could never find, because only God can give that perfect love, patient, true, and kind. Only God can give the love that loved me no matter what, because He already knew all my sins, and yet He died upon that cross for love. For me, for you, for us. So now faced with a desire to move on, a heart that used to beat for you, no longer beats on. For the beat has now changed from 4/4 to 3/4 and still beats on. One beat for the Father, one beat for the Spirit, and one beat for the Son. For a true love affair, only found through Yeshua, God's Son. And even though you brought out of me the me that I always wanted to be, He brought out of me the me that He called me to be. This relationship brings no pressure and no fear. A true friendship, I know He'll always be here. Faithful He'll remain with me till the end, for there is no greater love than one that would lay down his life for a friend. Amen. This something